Whew. Hi everybody, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, whew, I'm home and I am in a lot of pain. In fact, out of all the surgeries I've had, I think this one is now the most painful because of the location. Also, I literally just took the most painful shower I've ever had in my life. So I just wanted to give everybody an update. I'm doing fine. I'm home. I am alone in the house. I do have family members very close by. They keep checking in on me to make sure everything's okay and calling me and texting me. That's no problem. Over here on my right, you might be able to see it in the camera. I can't tell. But I removed all of these from my body today. And they were all located here and further back. And because of the surgery, when I first went in, they were saying it's just going to be a small incision, not too big a mark or anything. But when they got in there and they saw all the scar tissue that was on my lung from past surgeries and how my body had assimilated into the rest of my body, my lung was actually basically cemented up against my chest cavity. So in order for them to go in and actually do the surgery, they spent an hour just cutting away my lung and breaking away the scar tissue from my chest cavity. So they had to make a much, much bigger insertion. My surgery was scheduled for about 2 hours. I went in at 10:20. They didn't finish until 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So you can just see how much extra time they had to take to do this surgery, which I appreciate. They went in and they didn't just turn around and say, nope, I'm not going to do it. They went in and finished her off and did it. So that was the reason for a lot of that. Now, they have given me some prescriptions, haven't filled them out yet. I have Tylenol at home, extra strength, which is one of the things they was prescribing. The others is an opioid. If I get very, very like big sharp pains and can't move or anything like that, which anytime I move my right arm, it's because it's right under the right arm and there's still an incision there, large incision. It's very, very painful. But once I get it away from my arm, I can move it. I can move, it's any kind of lifting. And I am right-handed. So a lot of the things I lift would be with my right hand. Just carrying a bowl last night of soup was very hard. It made a sharp, sharp pain in my body. And I put on this morning, house coat, because it was easiest to get on. But I just wanted to show you here, if you can see it on camera. I don't know if I'm showing enough of it or not, how far back and where it was and where it's located. And you can see with all the discoloration, all this is where all the material was, etc. And I still have a whole big thing of sutures back there. I don't know if you can see it on camera. But the doctors did a great job. And I'm telling you, I had such amazing care while I was there. My doctor, her name is Dr. Maziak at the Ottawa General Hospital. She came in to see me. I went in on Tuesday and I was out Friday. They discharged me yesterday. So which means I was only in the hospital really Wednesday and Thursday, right? Well, I saw her 9 times during that brief stay. She checked in on me not just once in the morning, like many doctors will do. They do their rounds, they check in on you, say, "Oh, how you doing? All right, great. Okay, this is what we're planning to do, and then I'll see you tomorrow." I saw her numerous times coming around to check, which was amazing. I can never say enough about the doctors and nurses that I have dealt with over my course of cancer surgeries. They've already, in fact, while I was in hospital, my oncologist, Dr. Goodwin, called, and she was wanting to stop in and say hi to me and see how I was doing, but she ended up getting pink eye. And so the hospital says, "Well, you can't come into the hospital with pink eye." So she called me from home to see how I was doing in the hospital. And then she says, "You know what, let's make a game plan right now. Today's this date, and 4 weeks from there is this. We're going to make you an appointment to have your next tests and scans and everything right there on the 4 week, so we can get ready to see how the progression is. If everything's going well, we can plan for your next surgery on the left lung, and either do the left side, or find out if we're maybe doing radiation, or if they weren't completely successful on the right-hand side, if they have to go back in again or anything like that." So, I mean, way ahead of the game, right? Like, they're already planning all the different things that could possibly happen, and making their contingencies, already planning my thing. And so I hear a lot in Canada, a lot of people say, "I have to wait forever for my medical treatments." And that might be true for family doctors. Family doctors are a problem here in Canada. Getting a family doctor is really, really hard. I've been on a list for 2 years to get a family doctor since my last family doctor left Ottawa. But as far as the service in the hospitals and getting you in for treatments and life-saving events, I certainly am not one to say anything bad against it. I am certainly one to say we have been doing great. And this is surgery, like I said, this was surgery number 9. So I think I have a pretty good track record to say they've been amazing, right? So yeah, and I actually wanted to, well, one of the reasons I said I wanted to show you guys this stuff here, I actually read a comment. I've deleted the person since, but they actually said that I was faking all of this, and I was using green screen to fake that I was in the hospital. And I go, well, that's a pretty amazing green screen. Because, I was in, different rooms, and I did a travel along with me when I was leaving the observation room, critical care observation room. But yeah, no. I wish it was green screen, to be honest, folks. I really do. I wouldn't be in as much pain as I am in right now. So I am taking this weekend off, completely not doing any work. I can barely lift my right arm, so can you imagine me trying to work my mouse or write things down and everything on my computer? It is not going to happen. It is best to just sit there. I have a friend who's coming over in about an hour from now. They're going to sit there, and I'm going to tell them how to edit this video for me and put it up. So I'm not even doing editing. I'm not even doing my own videos. Somebody else is going to do it for me and put it up. I just thought it'd be nice to come out and share everything with everybody, that I am home. I am in pain. I'm not going to lie. I'm in a lot of pain when I move, and I'm very, very tired. I do notice that I'm very, very drowsy, very, very tired. This takes a lot out of the body, and you think, oh well, after a day you should be fine and get a good night's sleep. That's not how the body works. The body wants to recover at its own pace. So I am prepared for that. But again, I just want to thank everybody, the comments and the well wishes. I've gotten literally hundreds of text messages and everything, wishing me well, and emails, and of course all the comments on the channel, wishing me the best for a speedy recovery and hoping everything goes well. And I really do appreciate that. that keeps my spirits up, even when I'm not able to do the things I want to be doing. You don't know how much I want to get up right now and just start doing my 10,000 steps, but I know I would kill myself doing it. And that's not a good thing. I may be an active person, I may be a stubborn person, but I'm not a dumb person. And I follow my doctor's advices to the T. And they said, take some rest. We don't want to hear anything about 10,000 steps until you are feeling zero pain. And we think your first expedition into that 1,000 steps a day should be like 500, and work your way up from there and take your time doing it. So I'm going to listen to my doctors. I'm going to do something I haven't done in a long time and just sit back and relax during the day. Sit back and binge watch something on TV, don't know what yet, and let my body do what it's got to do to recover. And again, just letting everybody know how I'm doing. I think the surgery went well. I feel pretty good. Tired, painful, but pretty good. And I didn't last very long in hospital. They said 5 to 10 days. I was in 3. So again, I'm breaking the odds when it comes to how often and how long I'm in those hospitals. Well, thanks again, everybody. I hope you do appreciate this little update on how I'm doing. And I'm going to go throw these out because they're gross. And until next time, I hope you like this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You'll see more tips, more tricks, more travel blogs from around the world. Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation. Be good, everybody.